Title: Kirill Kaprizov's career in jeopardy. The $136 million mistake. Good day everyone and welcome back to Across the NHL. I hope you are all doing well. Before we continue with today's crucial story, I would like to take a moment to thank you for your incredible support. Our community here is growing every single day because of dedicated fans like you. If you have not yet joined our community, please help us out by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. It genuinely means a great deal and helps us continue to bring you the most pressing news from around the National Hockey League. Now let us get into a story that has sent shockwaves throughout the hockey world. We are talking about a development that is as shocking as it is devastating. Minnesota Wild superstar and one of the most electrifying players in the entire league, Kirill Kaprizov, is facing a career-altering crisis. Multiple sources are now confirming that Kaprizov has been found in violation of the league's performance-enhancing drug policy. The consequences are as severe as they come: a lengthy suspension and, most catastrophically, the immediate termination of his monumental 5-year $136 million contract. This is not just a minor setback. This is an earthquake. For the player, for the Minnesota Wild franchise, and for the fans who adored him. We are talking about a player who was not just the face of the franchise, but its very heart and soul. The news broke early this morning and the hockey world is still reeling, trying to comprehend the sheer scale of this fallout. Let us talk about the contract for a moment. That $136 million deal signed just last year was a statement. It was the Wild putting their entire future on Kaprizov's shoulders, building their team around his incredible talent for the next half-decade. It was a deal that promised stability, superstar power, and a legitimate chance at contending for a Stanley Cup. In one fell swoop, that promise has been utterly shattered. The financial loss is staggering, but the reputational damage is arguably even worse. The details surrounding the specific substance are still emerging, but the league's policy on performance-enhancing drugs is notoriously strict and clear-cut. There is very little room for ambiguity or accidental ingestion at this level. Players are educated extensively, and they are responsible for everything that enters their body. The testing protocols are rigorous and unforgiving. For a result to be confirmed and a suspension of this magnitude to be levied, the evidence must be incontrovertible. One has to wonder, what was he thinking? At the absolute pinnacle of his profession, with the world at his feet and the adoration of an entire state, why would he risk it all? The pressure on these athletes is immense, we understand that. The physical grind of an 82-game season followed by a demanding playoff run pushes the human body to its absolute limit. But that is precisely why the rules are so black and white. The integrity of the game depends on a level playing field. This is a catastrophic blow to the Minnesota Wild's organizational plans. General manager Bill Guerin, who worked so hard to build this team around Kaprizov, now faces a nightmare scenario. That $136 million in salary cap space, which was tied up in one player, is now freed up, but under the most disastrous circumstances imaginable. You do not just replace a Kirill Kaprizov. Players of his caliber who can single-handedly change the outcome of a game do not grow on trees. This sets the franchise back years. Their window to compete, which was wide open, has just been slammed shut. Think about the teammates. The players who battled alongside him, who relied on his offensive production night after night. There will be a sense of betrayal, of anger, and of profound disappointment. The locker room culture, which Guerin has worked so hard to cultivate, has been